Fox News alert, the full transcript of Biden's former business partner, Devon Archer's just been released. And it confirms everything that Joe Biden and the media have been lying to you about. Archer testified, not only did Joe Biden know about his son's foreign business, but Vice President Joe Biden sat at elegant dinners that lasted hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, patriots and truth seekers, welcome to a revelation that's as shocking as finding out your grandma's secret recipe came from a cereal box. We're diving into a story that's hotter than a summer's day in Texas. And let me tell you, it's about to get even steamier. You've just heard the Fox News alert, and if your jaw isn't on the floor, you might want to check your pulse. The full transcript of Biden's former business partner, Devon Archer, has been released, and it's like opening Pandora's box. Except instead of mythical woes, we've got real-world scandals. Elegant dinners with foreign clients, birthday bashes with Russian billionaires, and money trails that would make even a seasoned detective's head spin. It's a tale of intrigue, corruption, and a family dinner that makes your last Thanksgiving look like a tea party. President Trump questioned this. He sought the truth, and now the truth is coming out, unraveling like a poorly knit sweater. And folks, we're just getting started. So get ready, grab your popcorn, and put on your thinking caps, because we're about to navigate the twists and turns of a scandal that goes right to the top. And trust me, it's a ride you won't want to miss.
One of these dinners, Archer says, was a birthday dinner at Cafe Milano in Georgetown in the spring of 2014.
Ah, the elegant dinners. Now, folks, I don't know about you, but when I think of elegant dinners, I think of family gatherings, celebrations, maybe a romantic evening. But it seems the Bidens have a different idea of dinner etiquette. Imagine, if you will, a birthday dinner at Cafe Milano in Georgetown, spring of 2014. Now, I'm no party planner, but when neither Joe, Hunter, nor Archer have birthdays in the spring, you gotta wonder what kind of cake they were cutting. And the guest list? Oh, it's a who's who of international intrigue. Russian billionaires, friends of Putin, a Burisma executive, and a Kazakhstani businessman. It's like a James Bond villain convention. Except instead of plotting world domination, they're posing for pictures and passing the salt. One of them was even a former Kazakhstani intel chief charged with treason. I mean, what were they discussing? The weather, the latest fashion trends, and espionage? This isn't just a dinner. It's a smorgasbord of suspicion, a buffet of backdoor dealings, a potluck of political intrigue. It's like finding out your favorite restaurant has a secret menu, except instead of extra cheese, you get extra corruption. President Trump was criticized for asking questions, for seeking the truth. But folks, when the vice president is attending his son's dirty foreign clients' birthday dinners, shaking hands with shady characters and smiling for the camera, you've got to ask, what's really on the menu? It's time to take off the napkins, put down the forks, and dig into the real meat of this story. Because this isn't just about elegant dinners. It's about a pattern of behavior that leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Hunter took the $142,000 and wired it to a car dealership in Jersey, where he bought a brand new Porsche Panamera. See how this works? Hunter brings daddy to the dinner with clients and drives off in a Porsche. It's a birthday dinner, but Hunter gets the gift.
Now, folks, we've all heard of following the money, but this money trail is more twisted than a pretzel at a county fair. First stop, Kazakhstan. After a birthday dinner that's more mysterious than my Aunt Edna's meatloaf, one of the Kazakhstanis wires Hunter $142,000. Now, I don't know about you, but that's one heck of a doggy bag. And the bank? Oh, it's just a little establishment that was shut down for helping North Korea buy ballistic missiles. You know, your typical neighborhood bank where you open a savings account and maybe finance a nuclear program on the side. Hunter takes this money and buys a brand new Porsche Panamera. Now, I've got nothing against a nice set of wheels, but when it's funded through a bank with ties to North Korea, you've got to wonder if the GPS comes with directions to the nearest secret meeting. This isn't just about a car. It's about a pattern of corruption that's as clear as the shine on that Porsche. It's like a breadcrumb trail leading right to the top. Except instead of breadcrumbs, we've got wire transfers, shady banks, and a luxury car. President Trump dared to question this, to pull back the curtain, to shine a light on the shadows. And what did he find? A money trail that's not just suspicious, it's downright scandalous. It's time to ask the tough questions, to demand the hard answers, to follow the money wherever it leads. Because this isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about integrity, transparency, and the very soul of our democracy.
A Russian billionaire, who was also at the birthday dinner with Joe, wired Hunter's company $3.5 million afterwards. And President Biden just happened to have left her off the sanctions list for the Ukraine war.
So let's get this straight. Hunter gets a shiny new Porsche, and his company gets a cool $3.5 million. And all Joe Biden has to do is play blind man's bluff with a Russian billionaire during a war. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal, right? Well, not if you're an American who believes in apple pie, baseball, and the good old US of A. This, my friends, is the kind of swampy behavior that makes a Florida gator look like a pet goldfish. It's the kind of thing that makes you want to take a long, hot shower, but even then, you'd still feel dirty. But don't worry, we're not done yet. There's more to this story, and we're going to dig into it like a hound dog on a bone.
So this Biden scandal's playing out like the Russia hoax. Remember? The Democrats, the media, the fact checkers all tell you the same story, and then you see the evidence and find out it's a lie. This is a big psyop they're running on us all over again.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear Biden brand, I'm thinking it's like a store brand cereal trying to pass itself off as the real deal. You know, the kind that comes in a bag instead of a box and tastes like cardboard? Yeah, that's the Biden brand. Now, this Fox News report is saying that this whole Biden scandal is playing out like the Russia hoax. Remember that one? Oh, the memories. It's like a bad sitcom rerun. You've seen it so many times you can recite the lines. Collusion, collusion, collusion. And then, what do you know? No collusion. It's like ordering a steak and getting served a rubber chicken. And here we are again, folks. The Democrats, the media, the fact checkers, they're all singing the same tune. It's like they've got one song on their playlist and the repeat button is stuck. But then you see the evidence and it's like finding out your favorite love song is actually about a sandwich. It's a lie, folks. A big, fat, political lie, and they're running this psyop on us all over again. It's like they think we're all stuck in a Groundhog Day movie, reliving the same day over and over again. Well, I've got news for them. We're not Bill Murray, and this isn't a comedy. We're awake, we're aware, and we're not buying what they're selling.
It's so bad Barack Obama's doing a little CYA. According to the Washington Post, Barack had a private lunch with Joe, telling him, "It's not looking good for you, pal." He warned him that Trump's going to be tough to beat. Obviously, Obama leaked this detail of the lunch to make it look like, I told you so.
Now, if this was a game of Jenga, I'd say Biden's tower is looking pretty wobbly. And we all know what happens when you pull out that one crucial block. The whole thing comes crashing down. Now, let's talk approval ratings. Biden's numbers are dropping faster than a hot potato at a picnic. It's like watching a lead balloon trying to take off. It's just not going to happen. And with the presidential election year on the horizon, it's looking like a storm's brewing and Biden's out there flying a kite. And then we've got Barack Obama stepping in with a warning. It's like watching a cowboy in an old Western movie telling his buddy, "This town ain't big enough for the both of us." And Biden? Well, he's looking like the guy who brought a knife to a gunfight. And let's not forget about Gavin Newsom. He's out there building a war chest like he's preparing for a siege. It's like watching a squirrel stockpile nuts for the winter. Only in this case, the winter is a political storm, and Newsom's looking to come out on top when the snow clears.
The old man now has a choice. One more run and risk the filthy last decade being exposed, his legacy disgraced, his and his family's earning power decimated, or announce he's no longer seeking re-election and passing the torch to a younger generation.
Now, if you ask me, this whole thing smells fishier than a tuna sandwich left in the sun. We've got allegations of shady deals, foreign clients, and a brand new Porsche. We've got a Russian billionaire wiring $3.5 million to Hunter's company. And we've got Joe Biden, sitting pretty, turning a blind eye to it all. But here's the thing, folks. This isn't just about the Bidens. This is about us. This is about the American people. This is about our right to know the truth, no matter how ugly it might be. So what do you think? Are we looking at a political scandal of epic proportions? I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let's get this conversation started.